Now let's explore goal types. First, we'll pick on perhaps the most common type of goal we assign, the spot goal. A spot goal is a goal that occurs in a tiny spot in the music, such as fixing wrong counting, wrong fingering, or in this case, fixing a wrong note in the eighth measure. By the way, a little side point here, 8R is code for measure 8 right hand. Naturally, I use L for left hand and B for both hands. When I assign goals, I keep all information relating to the location of the goal separated from the goal itself, which makes it much easier for students and parents to read goals, not to mention quicker to type. I do this even when I write goals by hand in a notebook. So anyway, I'll tap on this goal to reveal its goal options. These are the goal types. I'll tap on Spot to reveal the spot goal options. And there are two highly customizable options here. The first setting reads, student starts with 2 points and must earn 5 points for a total of 7 points. This means each time the student does one repetition of the goal, the student taps a thumb up or thumb down button, depending on whether the repetition was correct or not. The student gains a point when correct and loses a point when incorrect. The student can't finish practicing the goal until 7 points are reached. I'll just refer to this as a 2 to 7 spot goal. The next setting reads, every 2 practice sessions increase starting points by 1. This accounts for the fact that students don't need as many correct repetitions as the week progresses. For example, the day before the student's next lesson, hopefully the goal is virtually a habit at that point, so we don't want the student to have to start all the way down at 2 points and drill it correctly 5 times to get 7 points, which could potentially lead to boredom. In this example, on the 3rd day of practice, this goal will turn into a 3 to 7 spot goal, and on the 5th day of practice, it will be a 4 to 7 spot goal, because every 2 practice sessions, the starting points increase by 1. Teachers will want to optimize different spot goals with different settings. For example, if a spot goal says to just play softly in the first measure of the piece, a goal that may not take as many repetitions as other spot goals to habituate, perhaps increasing starting points by 1 every day would be better. Or perhaps assigning it as a 4 to 7 spot goal would be enough. On the other hand, if you're asking the student to fix fingering in a rapid passage, this might require more repetitions, such as having a 2 to 10 or 2 to 15 spot goal. And or maybe you'd want to increase the potential for penalty by making it a 5 to 12 or 10 to 20 spot goal. A student's point score can never dip below 0, but if they start out with 5 points, this gives a student a lot more potential to lose points from incorrect repetitions. All of this depends on the goal, the student, and also depends hugely on the style and philosophy of each individual teacher. Okay, so these settings are default for spot goals, and I'm just going to leave them and save the goal. Now you see the goal marked with the word spot.